welcome back to Hardcore Episode 3. Well, as you can see, we're in a little bit of a rainy day here. Well, rainy night. It looks like the fireflies are out, which we did manage to get those firefly bushes. Okay, now it'll let me sleep. I had a spider hanging out around outside of the house and it wouldn't let me sleep, so now we'll get a sleep and maybe get the rain. Yep, get the rain out of the way and let that. He would do that, wouldn't he? I was going to say let that guy burn, but of course. Oh, and apparently our cherry tree grove is causing some problems. So let's go take care of some mobs. No. Ah! Ah. Water. Ah! They're coming at me from every side. Come on, I can't die this quick. Alright, we're gonna get him. There we go. Okay. Do I got a potato? Okay, let's eat the potato, get some health back before we go after that guy over there. Alright, so anyway, after that interruption, so while y'all were not around, I did a little bit of mining, got us a little bit more iron together. That's really about it. I got a bunch of cobblestone. I think I have decided. Let's eat again real quick. What I want to try to do for today's episode, I'm going to light this up in here. I want to try to start getting some animal farms going because my goal for today, I think, is I would like to get enchanting going. Let's see if we can get rid of that skelly that's over here. Did it? It must have come back out and died. Okay. Because I think what I want to do, probably right here, I think. Do I have any? Yes. I think starting right here, we're going to have our enchanting room. And I did design this a little bit off camera. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be in this area right here. We're going to make a little fishing hut. Let's put a torch there. See if we can get some of these trees lit up too. I'll come through and clear some of this out because I don't really want it this dense. Just get it lit up so we don't have a bunch of stuff spawning and trying to end my hardcore series here. So like I said, I want to get enchanting going, which means we need to do a bunch of this. So we'll just get this whole thing going with the sugar cane, but we need to find cows. Let's see, let me go in here and get some of my inventory cleared out. And once I get it cleared out, I'll be ready. Alright guys, I'm back. Got my inventory cleared out a little bit. So, first thing that we need to do is we're going to have to find some cows. And collect some wood to make some fences, but we've got to find some cows. So let's get this tree here. We'll grab a few more trees as we go around trying to find some cows because we need to build something to fence them in. Because we're going to need a bunch of cows. Is that one right there? Yep, there's one right there. So let's go up here and grab him. Come here, Mr. Cow. Let's see. Let's go right over here and see if we can see. I think that's another one right there. So you come with me. Now the hard part is I've got to get these guys to stay down there with me long enough to build some kind of fence or something. Oh, nope. Come with me. Come on. You can do it. Actually, we might just dig a hole and put them in for now. Why do you keep losing me? What the? Cow's got a short attention span. Come on. Come on. Okay, there's a few trees right over here. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's just dig down right here. And we'll stick them both in a hole until I can get... Go in the hole. In the hole. Come on. In the hole. Okay, there's one of them. Now let's get this guy in the hole. Go on. In the hole with your buddy. Come on. In the hole. Go in the hole. There we go. I guess I can go get one more wheat and start breeding them. And then that may be where I build the farm at. Because that's not a bad spot, and that'll have it kind of out and away from the rest of my base. So I may do that. Let's go ahead and collect a bunch. Get this replanted while we're at it. Oops, missed a couple. Boy, the lag issues are real today. I'm not even on a server or anything, and I'm having lag problems. Go ahead and plant this up. Because we'll need all of this to start breeding them. Alright, and I saw some trees right over here. So we'll go grab those trees. We can use that oak to make the fence, and we'll put up their pasture right up here. They'll have a pasture with a view. Alright. And I'm about to have to go back to sleep. Because I do not want to be out here after dark. Let's see if we can get one more tree. Use these birch to make the sticks. Sticks don't matter as long as it's all oak color. Okay, let's hurry back and sleep. See if I can beat the sun. Come on, run. Whoa. Big valley there. I don't know if we're going to beat it. Nope, we lost. Oh well. Let's just get in the house and sleep before everything starts spawning. Okay. Alright, now. Better make the fence. Okay. Just make all of that and all of that. Do all of that into sticks. And then we'll need one gate. So let's see, gate is like this, I think. Yep, and then do the rest. Alright, that's plenty. Now let's go up here and build our cow field. They should be right up over this little hill here. Yep, right there they are. Okay. So let's go over this way some. I think do the gate there. And then everything else is just filling in. We'll kind of follow this edge here. I don't want to make them too small of a pasture here. Definitely going to be oddly shaped. Okay, if we just fence them in where they are. Uh-oh, ran out. Okay, let's go grab some more trees. Got a couple more oak trees over here. Looks like there's a bunch of trees over on that little island part too. So we can grab that too. Alright, hopefully that will be enough. Let's run down here and make it real quick. I could probably get some dirt and fill a little bit of that in. Let's do that. Let me go grab some dirt because I've got a bunch in one of my chests down here. And then I'll go ahead and make some more fence. We'll fill in that part a little bit. And then that way it won't be quite so tight. I don't want to have to do a whole lot of terraforming, but I don't mind doing a little bit. Dirt. Alright, and then fence. I need sticks. I'm going to need more than that. Let's do this. That should be plenty. Wrong way. Uh-oh, I might have made this wrong way. Okay, that should be enough to finish us off. Let's go see. I'll run back up here. And we'll go over to that other side. We'll make us a little path up here in just a minute. Let's go to this side and fill this out a little bit. I don't know if it'll actually place. Alright, so we'll take starting at this one. Okay, let's get these up and then we'll kind of square it off. That there. Yeah, I think that'll work. And there we go. And I probably should have kept some dirt to make them a way to get up here. And now we start the breeding. And I can always go back and get a little bit of dirt just to, well, we can just get it from right here. See, I've got a shovel. That's enough to fill in their hole. That, for some reason, they do not want to get out of. Okay, come on out of the hole. There. Now I can fill it in. And I need 3 more. Now, I am going to light up around here. I didn't want that there. I wanted it there. 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 Okay, that should be good enough for light. Okay, let's go get 3 more blocks of dirt. Alright. Now then. Boy, they just want to stay in that hole, don't they? There. Okay, so that's problem number 1 solved. Let's see. Kind of make our... I'm going to take those out of my offhand. That's just giving me trouble. I'll make kind of a path back through here. Come on. Oops. Wasn't trying to do that. Okay, yeah, see that makes kind of a little path up there from my house. Then we'll need a little path. I'm trying to be as random as I can with these. Over to our dock. Alright, so now, okay, we still got some time. Let's go get... Actually, let's take the boat. Go ahead and do this before we go, though. I'm going to need a ton of paper to make all the books if we want to get enchanting done. It's too early to sleep yet. Alright, let's run over here to that little grove of oak trees. Because they were just right over on the other side here. We can grab all of them up, then get the dock laid out. Right there they are. Oh, I didn't even know the boat was right there on the other side of that. Hey, that works pretty good. Alright. Let's gather some oak trees. Okay, we've gathered up quite a bit of wood. About 49 logs, so let's get headed back real quick. Get back before it turns dark, hopefully. I know I'm not going to beat it back this time, so I'm not even going to race. I just want to try to get back over here before all the mobs start spawning. I just got to get to my house. That looks nice in that little grove of cherry trees, don't it? Alright, now let's hurry, get inside. Okay. Now, did anything spawn? Looks like we're safe. Alright, so let's finish getting this dock laid out. I don't want to do all of these into logs, or into planks, I mean. Let's go ahead and eat. Alright. So I think my eventual plan for a theme is going to be like a little campground here. Because I absolutely love camping. I miss it. I've not been camping in years. But hopefully, if you all like and subscribe, then maybe I can get monetized on here and go grab myself up a camper and a truck and try to get back out in nature again. Let's see. So there and here, there and there. And then this is going to be our little fishing hut. Ah, shoot. So I did design this out in a creative world. So I've got the plan for the fishing hut. We just got to make it happen. Let's go over here and plant these. Alright, now for said fishing hut, we are going to need spruce. So since we just slept, I think I'm going to go back around the corner of the hill here and find that spruce grove again and see if I can't grab some spruce. Because I'm going to need a bunch of it for trapdoors. If I had a saddle, I'd get one of these horses here to make it back and forth, but I ain't got a saddle. See, right there's the spruce. We can just see them topping over the hill there. I want to get some saplings. If I could get them, then I could start growing us some spruce over at our base. And hopefully none of this is powdered snow. It doesn't appear to be. Alright. So I'm going to gather this up and hopefully grab. Alright guys, we'll go back over here, grab up hopefully some saplings. It looks like we had quite a few grow here. I don't know if you could tell in my high speed there, but I kind of broke my axe. But I hope we should have enough saplings now. See, we've got 8, so we've got enough for 2 big trees. So that should be enough. So let's head back over there. Yeah, we got time. I was kind of worried we'd get stuck over here at dark, but looks like we're doing pretty good. Kind of going back over the hill instead of around this time. I don't know where this tree has got one left, but it is killing me. We can't leave hanging trees in here. I don't even see. Oh, there's one. You're kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I can't just barely reach that. Alright, there's that one. Oh, there's one. And of course, I can just barely not reach it. Alright, so let's get... Now, hopefully there's no more and this thing will finally despawn or wither away or whatever it is the leaves do. Just gotta collect my wood by hand since I broke my axe. Alright, now we can head home because stuff will start spawning with this rain. Now, it seems like I have a lot of rain in this world for some reason. Seems like more rain than a normal world. I don't know, it's odd. Alright, it's probably not a thunderstorm, yep. Alright, so I've got my... Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I do need to get any copper that I've found and get it smelting up too. Because I did design it with a copper roof. I need a few more in there. There, that'll be enough to do it. Is it dark? No. Alright, so I've got a few oak logs. I put them, there we go. Let's run over here. There. There. I want to do one there. There. Didn't mean to do that one. And right there. That's got the dock built. I'll come back and now it's dark. Now we can go sleep. I hope. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now I just grab this and I should be able to feed the cows again. So we'll get this planted on the way back to them. All right, now to the cows. Let's get them fed. Oh, don't fall. There we go. Boy, this is taking forever, ain't it? I know this is probably going to be a kind of slow episode. But the thing you got to realize is I want to be a little beefier for the nether. Because I do want to go and try to get some blaze rods so we can get some potions going. Because I think rather than, if it's possible, rather than going and trying to find a village, I'm thinking I may just, let's grow one big spruce right here, I think. And then we'll grow some little ones over here. But I think rather than going and, hunting all over trying to find a village, I think I want to try to find some zombie villagers and cure them. And then we can just do a villager breeder, which I actually did design one off in my creative world. Nice hidden one. But we could do a villager breeder and then just get the villagers that way and not have to worry so much about, trying to find a village and bring the villagers back here. And I hate dealing with villagers. I really do. I would rather just pop me a breeder down over here and just breed them up here and not have to worry about it. See, we did have, bone millet. Probably won't do nothing. Let's get some of those. Okay, you ready? Nothing. I figured. Oh, we did get another wheat. Alright, looks like our carrots need some attention. So this is my favorite food source, is carrots. Gotta have that beta carotene in your diet. Alright. Now then, I know what we can do. I went ahead between episodes and found a few more diamonds. I don't know if you noticed them in my inventory here, but we will be needing 2 of them. We'll need that and that. Let's see. Do, 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 do. I knew I had 2 obsidian in here. Wow, is this time to sleep already? No. Okay. So let's stick these. One there, get this. Do that, that. And then this will get us our other 2 obsidian. Eventually. Hopefully. There we go. This will get us our other 2 obsidian, so all we'll need next is a book. So maybe we could go up, get one of these cows, see if we can get leather. Because we've got babies in there now. So let's just do one of them and hope that we can get the leather. Come on, get lucky. Yes! Okay. Now, we'll come back and breed them later because we're going to need a bunch of books. I saw some sugar cane. Right over there is some. We'll just swim over there to it. Swim. Swim. There we go. Didn't want to go into swim mode. Okay. And then this will be 3, so this should be enough to make some paper. Yep, that's 3. So let's go over here, see if we can go ahead and make the book to make our enchanting table. Just gotta run back over here. I really need to fill that in right there. I've got a bunch of dirt. I need to come back out and fill that in so we have a nice little runaround spot there. All right. I'm going to put the dirt back in our hole here too. Don't want to leave that, making everything look bad. Alright, paper. Then it's, I don't remember. Let's see what the book is. Book. Alright, we should now have everything that we need. We got book, diamond, obsidian. We got it. Okay, now I could probably go ahead and build up the hut at least, because I've already got it planned out. So we're going right in the middle here with that. We'll have to do a tent block right there. So let's go and craft up our trapdoors. We're going to make us a nice little fishing hut. I've got a super smelter planned out. I could go on and on about all the stuff I've got planned out here, but just know I got some plans, and they're going to be fun. I don't want to make all of these into trapdoors. Oh, okay, let's see if that's enough. That might be. Should have made another axe while I was in there too. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can. Nope. I'm gonna have to put tent blocks all the way around it. All right, let's go grab some dirt. Keep these things going too. I think I put a bunch of, yeah, oh, there, too many buttons, dirt. Is it dark? We got a few minutes. Hey, big spruce grew. tear that up for the moment. And then these temp blocks will be enough to get these put down. And then we can just go and stand on top of them and put the rest down on it. Alright, so here we go. Wait. Oh, I put those two down wrong. Well, shoot. Well, now I'm just confused. I'm plumb puzzled. Ah, that'll work. Alright. There we go. Oh, now it's time to sleep. You almost got me, darkness. But you shall not win. Yeah, darkness used to be my old friend. I used to go talk to him every now and then. But you know, those visions softly creeping. It's always late at night when I was sleeping. Okay, here we go. Just gotta go flipping trapdoors now. And unflipping them and flipping them again, and eventually I'll not double click the same one. Alright. Just gotta flip this side now. Then we can go get our copper and get the roof in. Alright, let's go grab. Hopefully that copper's all smelted up now. Go over here and get some larvae. I figured that would be full. Try to keep it making there. I can put these up. I don't need them now. Might end up using some of that fence. Hey, we can make a bundle too. That could come in handy. Alright, there's my copper. Let's put those in there to smelt. Cook, or however you want to say it. Let's see, I needed to make a door. And then I need to make, I guess you got to make it into blocks first, don't you? Ooh, this may not be enough. Wait, you had to, I bet you have to have the stone cutter, don't you? To do the slabs. Where'd I put it? And now I'm losing stuff. Probably put it there. Put it by my head there, because who doesn't want to have a saw by your head? Okay, probably didn't need that many, but it'll work. Alrighty. Now let's do temp blocks here. I want to go here. Didn't want you to fall off. didn't say to fall off there. And then go one up. This is just going to be a nice small little roof. Because this is just meant to be, I'm sure if any of you have been fishing, you know the little fishing hut type of things that I'm talking about. You know, just the little place on the side where they keep their gear and stuff. All right. Okay, that I can get the rest from down here. And then we'll let this naturally age. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that sucks. I need one more trapdoor. Nope, wrong side. I really need to make another axe. Y'all remind me when I get back I need to make another axe. There we go. And we come out like this. And one, seriously, one short. Okay, let's go make another trapdoor, a couple of levers, and an axe. Ugh. One of these days I will have my brains together. Let's do the axe first, because that will make things much easier. I said one more trapdoor. And then if I'm not mistaken, levers are sticks and cobblestone. I think it's just 1 and 1 in it. Yep. All right. Let's go get this puppy done. Okay, so trapdoor goes there. Then we're going to do lever and lever as roof supports. And I'm going to have to find some more copper to finish it off. That makes me angry. It's just one short. Well, I know what we could do. What if we took, pick it up, one off there and one off there. That there, and made it a design choice. There we go. Let's see. I got one pork chop left. I got to eat. All right, so let's see. How's that look? I think that looks pretty good. I actually had thought about, after I had made it in my creative world, I thought about doing this. So let's give it a shot. Just need 2. Actually, we could do 4 and that would, nah. Because the other ones will have bookshelves behind it anyway. See, the plan here is to put bookshelves on all 3 sides. And I did test and it's enough to get level 30 enchants. So see, this whole room will be filled up with books on these 3 sides. So my thought was, if I take out this one and this one, then we'll put oak trapdoor and oak trapdoor. Yeah, I like that. Then it's got some little windows. Okay, I want to make some lanterns as well. So let's go over here and grab, we'll make, that should be plenty to make. And it's torches, I think. I want to make more than that. Okay, that should be, 6 should be enough. Alright, let's go out and pop these on here. That might be a good spot for the fence to come in. Let's try and see. What's that look like right there? Nope, I don't like that. Okay, so we're going to put one right there. These will look a lot better than torches. There. That looks a lot better. I need to figure out a way to make it kind of run down looking a little bit. But I think overall, for just what we've got, I think that will work. Should I put trapdoors right here too? I think that looks better. That kind of breaks up that copper. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Alright. Breed the cows. So we still need a lot of that leather. I think I might light up my path up here too. Alright, come on, buddies. Eat, eat. Alright. Let's light up the path. I think I want to do these, and this will use up some of these fences too. Just kind of alternate which side they're on. Yep, see, that's what I wanted it to do here too. So I need to grow a bunch of those 4 wides because I want to make that whole. We better go sleep before stuff starts spawning. I want to make all the area under the trees that kind of brown color. Because, you know, when you're out in the woods, it never looks, you know, just. Oh, what happened? Oh. There we go. Alright, so anyway, when you're out in the woods, it never looks all, you know, nice, pretty, and green under the trees. It always looks, you know, like the brown and leafy and all that stuff. So I really want to get this podzol growing all the way in here too. But I don't think you can make the podzol spread. So now, we do have a few of these grown. So let's do a little bit of choppy chop and see if we can get some more saplings. Hopefully we can. That's part of the reason I want to do the enchanting, because we need to get fortune. So if we get fortune, we could get plenty of saplings. Oh, well, that's already a lot better. Alright, let's try to be strategic about where we put these. Let's put one right there. We'll chop this tree down. Okay, this is all going to be a wooded area. Oh, I need some more saplings to do another 4. Let's see if we've dropped any more. Oh, there's one. Okay, there's another sapling. Let's put it with this one over here. 2. There's a third one. Is there one more now? Yep, right there. Okay, so we'll put him over here with this one. See if we can get that grown over this way too. Let's see, I think I'll take down this tree. I don't want it to be this dense in cherry. I do want some cherry over here still. I just don't want it to be quite this dense. So let's see. That's part of that tree, I think. Okay, that should be all of that tree now. Alright, that should let them grow now. Probably need to have a better upward line of sight. I don't think so. I don't think leaves block that. So that should be okay there. Okay, now back to lighting our path. We'll do one right here. There we go. That tree needs some more leaves down here, don't it? I might cut that big one down and just grow some regular ones there. I think that's what I'll do. Let's go up this one and chop her down. I'm so glad to have spruce. I love the trapdoors and the doors and stuff. Alright, there we go. Got this tree down, so let's plant some of these saplings. Definitely want one over here by the house. I've got to start mixing the trees in some. I've got some oak saplings too, so let's kind of mix them around here. I don't want the forest to be too horribly dense, but I want it to look kind of like you think of a national park looking like. You know, like I live, a couple hours from the Smoky Mountains. And that's kind of the look I'm going for. So, you don't, when you go into the woods, you don't just see, one kind of tree here and, one tree there and, all that. You always see a nice mixture. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Sometimes you will see like a little stand of trees that are all similar, but then you also get them interspersed with other trees. So this is going to be my little cabin in the woods. I do have a design made for a little camper to go somewhere right over here. So yeah. Let's see. So what else could we do today? We're sitting about an hour of recording time. So let's go ahead. I know what else we can do. We can fill in the little area over there by the house so we can get over to that bank a lot easier. These are not going to stay here. Those are just temporary till I can get plenty grown. Already picked up all my dirt. Let's see if there's any dirt in this one too. Nope, looks like I've picked it all up. Alright, so I want to bring this out just a little bit more. Not like that. And then fill this in. Not like that. Put one right there. Try to make it look a little bit more natural. Come on. Kind of terraform this a little bit. I need to take this all down some. So this will get me some more. See, this is an okay level here. I want to take this down some. Give it more of a bank. You know, make this like a little lake like you would have a campground at. Just kind of level this out a little bit. Alright, that's better, but we will come back later and bring this down more. So I may even want to make the lake just a little bit bigger too. But for now, this will work to fix this. Okay, let's take this off. I'll fill this, not there. Fill this hole in, not there. Alright, so now that'll have us room we can put something right here. I don't quite know what yet, but we'll put something right there. Let's see. We could probably wait for this to all grow back in. I don't know how those seeds got gone. There. Alright, let's go breed the cows again. Get this. Continue on out this way. Okay, hopefully that will be enough now. Because that may be more than we even have cows for at the moment. Let's see if we can put some more light in here. Trying to hide it up in the leaves. See if we can breed them up real quick before dark. Come on. All right. Gotta hurry back. Get in that house. Go to sleep. Get in there. There. All righty. Get in the boat. All right, guys. So I think I'm going to end it there today. Be sure to tune back in next week. If you don't mind, just go ahead, hit that little like button, subscribe. It'd really help me out a lot. And I will see you next week. Have a good one.